War has a toll. It's got a big price. My experience tells me I have a purpose. And while I'm not exactly sure what that is, I do know it's about having a positive impact and influence on the people and the community around me. And in that, my childhood experiences have really shaped the things I value and the things that motivate me. And I really value people. I value life, and the connections in my life are sacred to me. You know, I arrived in Australia in January 1991, 30 years ago. And in reflecting on that, there's a lot of challenges that me and my family have had to overcome. And in those challenges, there's a lot of lessons and there's a lot of reflection. I guess I've learned everything that happens in our lives is our teacher. Only if we treat it like a powerful stranger. Only if we're willing to listen, and only if we want to be taught by that experience in our lives. What I've learnt is that history can be rewritten. You can revise and review and rewrite your history and make it purposeful, make it meaningful, make it count for something, because we all have a purpose here and everything has a purpose in our lives. We just don't see that until we look back in hindsight or until the dots connect. Everything happens for a reason, but just sometimes we may never know what that reason is. But it doesn't mean we can't step in and create meaning and give it a reason. And I think that's the power of experiences that we have. It's our responsibility to create the meaning behind the experience and the emotion and the evolution that comes with that. Hell is living in survival. And that's not something you'd want. You don't want to be just surviving, you want to be thriving. And whether it's the good, the bad, or the ugly, none of it is permanent. Even life itself is impermanent. Things come and go, they move forward, life continues to go on and the world continues to spin. So it's hard because I wouldn't say everything's going to be okay. I think that line sort of invalidates what the person's going through at the time. And we do that to children all the time, like, don't worry, you're not hurt, you're fine, it's going to be okay. And I think what I would say is what you're going through makes sense. What you're going through is normal, and anyone else going through what you're going through will probably feel the same way. But in one way or another, you're going to be okay. Maybe not right now, and maybe not tomorrow, but someday this will make sense to you in your own way. And you'll be able to use it in a way that helps others. You'll be able to use it as a force for good. And most importantly, you'll be able to use it to get to know yourself and to grow. So when I look back, that contrast of that experience, while it shaped and forged who I am today, actually gave me the clarity of who I really wanted to be and the man that I wanted to become. Tough times don't last, nor the good ones. They come and go, and there's a cycle to them. Which is funny because whatever problem is presented to me now, I feel like I've got depth of perspective. Part of that is I know that, well, at least there aren't any bullets flying at me. It's a problem that's, solvable, and it's not life or death. So that's a lot of perspective. But then the ability to grit through high levels of responsibility and emotion, I think that's made me the leader that I am today. It's allowed me to make the tough decisions and cut through, but at the same time just keep that compassion and people at the heart of everything I do. I don't think I could have been that person had I not seen the dark side of what happens when things break down and compassion is lost and love is gone. What is taken from us and the work that we do to heal ourselves actually becomes our greatest gift back to the world.
you.